大家好，我是沉思者J。今天我们要探讨的主题是关于创新与坚持的人生智慧。在这个瞬息万变的时代，我们常常被新奇的事物吸引，却容易忽略身边最简单的机会。今天我们要聚焦一位在电商领域开创先河的华人创业家张伟强。他创办的Lativ从台湾出发，成为家喻户晓的品牌，改变了无数人对平价服饰的认知。他的故事告诉我们，成功并不需要复杂的秘诀，只要把简单的事情做到极致，就能创造非凡的价值。让我们一起走进张伟强的世界，看看他如何用智慧与行动点亮属于自己的时代光芒。今天我们要分享的智慧之语是这句简单却深刻的话：简单的事情做到极致，就是不简单。这句话提醒我们，真正的成功不在于追求花俏或反复，而是将最基本的事情做到无可挑剔。就像一道简单的家常菜，只要用心烹调，就能让人回味无穷。在电商的世界里，张伟强正是这样一位大厨。他专注于平价服饰，却透过对品质、效率与用户体验的极致追求，让 Lativ 成为台湾电商的标杆。这句话不仅是他成功的核心，也是一站指引我们前行的明灯。他告诉我们，无论身处什么领域，只要用心把小事做到最好，就能创造属于自己的不凡。那么，这位改变台湾电商生态的创业家张伟强，究竟是怎样的一个人呢？他的故事又能带给我们什么启发呢？张伟强 ，Lativ 的创办人，是一位从平凡背景起步的台湾创业家。他没有显赫的家世，也没有名校的光环，但他借着敏锐的市场洞察力、对细节的执着，以及不轻易放弃的毅力，在竞争激烈的电商市场中脱颖而出。他在2007年创办 Lativ， 当时台湾的电商市场才刚起步，国际品牌与传统零售商霸占市场，消费者对线上购物的信任都也不高。然而，张伟强看到了机会。他认为，平价不代表低质，只要专注于品质与用户体验，就能打动消费者。Lativ 的成功来自于张伟强对简单的坚持。他不追求华丽的设计，而是专注于基本款服饰，像是 T 恤、牛仔裤、衬衫这些日常必需品。他认为，这些简单的单品，只要品质过硬、价格亲民，就能满足大多数人的需求。为了实现这个目标，他亲自参与供应链的每个环节，从布料选择到工厂合作，再到物流配送，每一个细节都不放过。他还路线推出了免运费、快速退还货等政策，让消费者感受到前所未有的便利。这些努力让 Lativ 迅速在台湾站稳脚跟，并拓展到国际市场，成为华人电商的骄傲。张伟强的成就不仅改变了消费者对平价服饰的认知，也推动了台湾电商产业的发展。他的故事证明，平凡的人只要用心，就能创造不平凡的价值。他的品牌理念影响了无数新时代的创业家，让大家重新思考简单的力量。接下来，让我们透过3个精彩的小故事，更深入了解张伟强如何将简单的事情做到极致。第一个故事，从批发市场到电商梦想。张伟强的创业之路始于台北的服饰批发市场。年轻时，他曾在批发市场工作，负责进货与销售。每天穿梭在摊位间，他观察到一个现象：消费者总是希望买到价格合理、品质好的衣服，但是厂商的选择却往往让人失望，要么是价格太高，要么是品质参差不齐。他心里萌生了一个想法，能不能创造一个品牌，让普通人也能轻松买到高品质的平价服饰？这个想法看似简单，却充满挑战。当时的台湾电商还不成熟，消费者对线上购物的信任度低，供应链的管理也极其复杂。但张伟强没有被困难吓到，他开始研究电商平台，学习如何从设计到销售打造一个完整的品牌。他花了无数个夜晚研究市场需求， 分析消费者行为，甚至亲自到工厂了解布料与生产流程。2007年，他终于创办了 Lativ， 以简单、优质、平价为核心，开始了他的电商梦想。这个故事展现了张伟强敏锐的洞察力与行动力。他从批发市场的日常工作中，发现了一个简单却未被满足的需求，并勇敢踏出第一步。他的故事告诉我们，机会往往藏在平凡的生活中，只要用心观察，就能找到属于自己的舞台。第二个故事，供应链的极致追求。Lativ 的成功离不开张伟强对供应链的执着。创办初期 ，Lativ 的资金有限，无法与国际品牌竞争，但他认为品质是品牌的生命线。为了确保每一件衣服都符合高标准，他亲自走访工厂，与供应商建立长期合作关系。他不仅要求布料舒适耐穿，还要求工厂在风险剪裁等细节上精益求精。有一次，一批 T 恤即将出货，但张伟强在检查时发现，部分产品的风险不够平整，可能影响穿着体验。他果断决定暂停出货，要求工厂重新调整，尽管这意味着额外的成本与延迟。他说，如果我们连一件 T 恤的品质都无法保证，消费者怎么会信任我们？这份对细节的坚持，让 Lativ 的产品赢得了消费者的口碑，也为品牌奠定了坚实的基础。这个故事体现了张伟强对简单做到极致的信念。他明白，一件 T 恤看似简单，但背后的每一个环节都需要用心。这种对品质的执着，让 Lativ 在竞争中脱颖而出，也启发我们在工作中专注细节，才能创造真正的价值。第三个故事，面对竞争的创新突围。电商市场从来不是一片蓝海。Lativ 创办几年后，国际快时尚品牌与新兴电商纷纷进入台湾，市场竞争日益激烈。面对强大的对手，张伟强没有选择大家各战，而是专注于优化用户体验。他发现，许多消费者在线上购物时，最担心的是运费高、退换货麻烦。于是，他推出了免运费政策，并承诺快速退换货，让消费者无后顾之忧。有一次 ，Lativ 接到一位顾客的投诉，说收到一件尺寸不合的衣服。客服团队不仅立刻安排退换货，还主动联系顾客，确保问题得到解决。这样的服务让这位顾客成为 Lativ 的忠实粉丝，还在网络上分享了自己的体验。这件事虽然小，却反映了张伟强对用户体验的重视。他认为，只要用心服务每一位顾客，就能赢得长期的信任。这个故事展现了张伟强的创新思维与坚持。他在竞争中找到突破口，透过简单的服务升级，让 Lativ 成为消费者的首选。他的故事告诉我们，创新不一定要改变世界，有时候从用户的角度出发，解决一个小痛点，就能创造巨大的价值。回顾张伟强的故事，我们可以看到，他始终在践行简单的事情做到极致，就是不简单的智慧。他从批发市场的观察中找到商机，用对品质的执着打造品牌，在竞争中以用户体验突围。他的成功不是来自天赋或运气，而是源于对简单事情的专注与坚持。那么这份智慧对我们当代人的生活又有什么启示呢？首先，张伟强的故事告诉我们，简单不等于平凡。在职场中，我们可能认为自己的工作很普通，比如撰写报告、整理资料、回复邮件。但如果我们能把这些小事做到最好，比如让报告清晰移动，让资料井然有序，让回复及时专业，就能让自己脱颖而出。就像张伟强把一件 T 恤做到极致，让 Lativ 成为行业标杆。其次，张伟强的坚持启发我们，成功需要专注与耐心。在这个资讯爆炸的时代，我们容易被新奇的事物分散着毅力，但真正的价值往往来自于长期投入、 无论是学习一项新技能、经营一段关系，还是完成一个项目，只要我们像张伟强一样专注于核心目标，持之以恒，就能看到成果。最后，张伟强对用户体验的重视，提醒我们要有以人为本的思维。无论在工作还是生活中，我们都需要站在他人的角度思考，了解他们的需求与痛点。这种思维不仅能让我们更好地服务他人，也能激发创新的火花，让我们在自己的领域中创造价值。那么，我们该如何将这份智慧融入日常生活呢？我为大家准备了2个简单的微行动方案，帮助你从今天开始体验简单做到极致的力量。微行动1：专注1件小事，追求极致。从今天开始，选择一项日常工作或生活中的小任务，比如整理你的工作桌面，完成一份报告，或者准备一顿简单的晚餐，然后花额外的时间与心思将它做到最好。比如让桌面井然有序，让报告图文并茂，让晚餐色香味俱全。这个行动的意义在于培养你对细节的关注与专注力，让你感受到把小事做到极致的成就感。当你完成后，你会发现这种用心能让你对自己的能力更有信心。微行动2：观察身边的简单需求。花10分钟观察你周围的人或环境，找出一个未被满足的小需求，比如你的同事可能需要帮忙整理资料，你的家人可能需要更多陪伴，或者你的社区需要一次清洁活动。然后采取一个简单的行动去解决它，比如帮同事整理一份表格，陪家人聊聊天，或者发起一次社区清洁。这个行动的意义在于锻炼你的洞察力，培养以用户为中心的思维。当你开始关注他人的需求，你会发现简单的行动也能带来巨大的改变。这2个微行动看似简单，却能让你感受到专注于行动的力量。他们不需要你改变世界，只需要你从身边的小事做起，用心做到最好。我相信，只要你开始实践，你会发现这些小小的改变将为你的人生带来意想不到的收获。不要让今天的思考停留在脑海中，让它成为你改变的起点。现在，请将你选择的微小行动简要地分享在我们的留言区。写下来，就是对自己最好的承诺。透过分享，你也能与其他渴望成长的朋友们互相鼓励，共同见证微小行动带来的巨大改变。今天，我们一起走进了张伟强的传奇人生，从他的故事中汲取了简单的事情做到极致，就是不简单的智慧。他的创业之路提醒我们，成功并不需要复杂的秘诀，只要专注于简单的事情，用心做到最好，就能创造属于自己的价值。希望你能将这份智慧带入生活，成为一个更专注、更坚持的自己。在未来的节目中，我们将继续探索更多关于人生智慧的故事，陪伴你一起成长，一起进步。下期节目，我们将走进另一位用智慧改变世界的典范人物，带来更多启发与行动的灵感。敬请期待，感谢您的收看，我是沉思者J，让我们一起用智慧点亮生活，下期再见。Hello everyone, I'm Thinker J. Today.We're diving into a theme of innovation and perseverance. In this fast-changing world, we're often drawn to shiny new things, yet we tend to overlook the simplest opportunities around us. Today, we'll focus on a trailblazing Chinese entrepreneur in the e-commerce world, Wei Qiangcheng. He founded Lativ, a brand that started in Taiwan and became a household name, transforming how countless people view affordable clothing.His story teaches us that success doesn't require complex secrets. Just take simple things and do them exceptionally well to create extraordinary value. Let's step into Wei Qiangcheng's world and see how he used wisdom and action to ignite his own era of brilliance. The wisdom we're sharing today is this simple yet profound saying: do simple things to perfection, and they become extraordinary. This phrase reminds us that true success isn't about chasing flashy or complicated ideas, but about mastering the basics flawlessly. Like a simple home-cooked meal, when prepared with care, it can leave a lasting impression. In the world of e-commerce, Wei-Chiang was such a master chef. He focused on affordable clothing, but through a relentless pursuit of quality, efficiency, and user experience, turned Lativ into a benchmark for Taiwan's e-commerce industry. This saying is not only the core of his success, but also a guiding light for us. It tells us that no matter what field you're in, if you put your heart into doing small things well, you can create something truly remarkable. So, who is this entrepreneur who reshaped Taiwan's e-commerce landscape, Wei-Chiang, and what inspiration can his story offer us? Wei-Chiang, the founder of Lativ, is a Taiwanese entrepreneur who started from humble beginnings. He had no prestigious family background or elite education, but with keen market insight, an obsession with details, and unwavering perseverance, he stood out in the fiercely competitive e-commerce market. He launched Lativ in 2007, when Taiwan's e-commerce scene was just budding. International brands and traditional retailers dominated the market, and consumer trust in online shopping was low. Yet, Wei-Chiang saw an opportunity. He believed that affordable didn't mean low quality. If you focused on quality and user experience, you could win customers' hearts. Lativ's success stemmed from Wei-Chiang's commitment to simplicity. He didn't chase flashy designs, but focused on everyday essentials like t-shirts, jeans, and shirts. He believed that these simple items, if made with top-notch quality and priced reasonably, could meet most people's needs. To achieve this, he personally oversaw every link in the supply chain, from fabric selection to factory partnerships to logistics, leaving no detail unchecked. He also pioneered policies like free shipping and hassle-free returns, giving consumers unprecedented convenience. These efforts helped Lativ quickly gain a foothold in Taiwan and expand internationally, becoming a pride of Chinese e-commerce. Wei-Chiang's achievements didn't just change how consumers see affordable clothing, they also propelled Taiwan's e-commerce industry forward. His story proves that ordinary people with dedication can create extraordinary value. His brand philosophy has inspired countless next-generation entrepreneurs, prompting us to rethink the power of simplicity. Next, let's explore 3 captivating stories to better understand how Wei-Chiang took simple things to the next level. First story, from the wholesale market to an e-commerce dream. Wei-Chiang's entrepreneurial journey began in Taipei's garment wholesale market. As a young man, he worked there, handling inventory and sales. Navigating the bustling stalls daily, he noticed a pattern. Consumers wanted reasonably priced, high-quality clothes, but the market often disappointed them. Either prices were too high or quality was inconsistent. A spark ignited in his mind. Could he create a brand that lets everyday people easily buy high-quality, affordable clothing? This idea seemed simple but was full of challenges. Back then, Taiwan's e-commerce was immature, consumer trust in online shopping was low, and supply chain management was dauntingly complex. But Wei-Chiang wasn't deterred. He dove into studying e-commerce platforms, learning how to build a brand from design to sales. He spent countless nights researching market needs, analyzing consumer behavior, and even visiting factories to understand fabrics and production processes. In 2007, he finally launched Lativ, centered on simplicity, quality, and affordability, kicking off his e-commerce dream. This story showcases Wei-Chiang's sharp insight and action-oriented mindset. From the routine work of the wholesale market, he spotted a simple yet unmet need and boldly took the first step. His story tells us that opportunities often hide in everyday life. If you observe with care, you can find your own stage. Second story, the relentless pursuit of supply chain excellence. Lativ's success hinged on Wei-Chiang's obsession with the supply chain. In the early days, Lativ had limited funds and couldn't compete with global brands, but he believed quality was the brand's lifeline. To ensure every piece of clothing met high standards, he personally visited factories, forging long-term partnerships with suppliers. He demanded not only comfortable, durable fabrics, but also precision in details like stitching and cutting. Once a batch of t-shirts was ready to ship, but during inspection, Wei Qiang noticed that some had uneven stitching, which could affect the wearing experience. He decisively halted the shipment, asking the factory to rework them, despite the added costs and delays. He said, "If we can't guarantee the quality of a single t-shirt, how can consumers trust us?" This commitment to detail earned Lativ a stellar reputation among consumers and laid a solid foundation for the brand. This story reflects Wei Qiang's belief in doing simple things to perfection. He understood that a t-shirt may seem basic, but every step behind it requires care. This dedication to quality made Lativ stand out in competition and inspires us to focus on details in our work to create true value. Third story: breaking through. Competition with innovation. The e-commerce market is never a calm sea. A few years after Lativ's founding, international fast fashion brands and new e-commerce players flooded Taiwan, intensifying competition. Facing formidable rivals, Wei Qiang didn't resort to price wars but focused on enhancing user experience. He noticed that many consumers worried about high shipping fees and cumbersome returns when shopping online. So he introduced free shipping and promised swift returns, easing consumers' concerns. Once Lativ received a complaint from a customer who got a shirt in the wrong size. The customer service team not only promptly arranged a return, but also proactively followed up to ensure the issue was resolved. This service turned the customer into a loyal fan, who even shared their experience online. Though small, this incident highlighted Wei Qiang's emphasis on user experience. He believed that serving every customer with care builds lasting trust. This story showcases Wei Qiang's innovative thinking and persistence. He found a breakthrough in competition by upgrading simple services, making Lativ a top choice for consumers. His story teaches us that innovation doesn't always mean reinventing the world. Sometimes addressing a small pain point from the user's perspective can create immense value. Reflecting on Wei Qiang's story, we see him consistently embodying the wisdom of do simple things to perfection, and they become extraordinary. He found opportunity in the wholesale market's observations, built a brand with a passion for quality, and broke through competition with user experience. His success didn't come from talent or luck, but from focusing on simple things and sticking with them. So what lessons does this wisdom hold for our lives today? First, Wei Qiang's story shows us that simple doesn't mean ordinary. In the workplace, we might think our tasks are mundane, writing reports, organizing data, replying to emails. But if we do these small things to the best of our ability, like making reports clear and engaging, data orderly or responses timely and professional, we can stand out, just as Wei Qiang perfected a t-shirt to make Lativ an industry leader. Second, Wei Qiang's persistence teaches us that success demands focus and patience. In this information-saturated era, it's easy to get distracted by new trends, but true value often comes from long-term commitment. Whether learning a new skill, nurturing a relationship, or completing a project, if we stay focused on our core goals like Wei Qiang, we'll see results. Finally, Wei Qiang's emphasis on user experience reminds us to adopt a people-centered mindset. In work or life, we need to think from others' perspectives, understanding their needs and challenges. This approach not only helps us serve others better, but also sparks innovation, enabling us to create value in our own fields. So, how can we weave this wisdom into our daily lives? I've prepared 2 simple micro-actions to help you start experiencing the power of doing simple things to perfection today. Micro-action 1. Focus on one small task and pursue excellence. Starting today, pick one routine task in your work or life, like tidying your desk, completing a report, or preparing a simple dinner. Then, invest extra time and care to do it to the best of your ability. For example, make your desk impeccably organized, your report visually compelling, or your dinner bursting with flavor. The goal is to hone your attention to detail and focus, letting you feel the satisfaction of mastering a small task. When you're done, you'll find this care boosts your confidence in your abilities. Micro-action 2. Observe a simple need around you. Spend 10 minutes observing the people or environment around you to spot one small, unmet need. Maybe a colleague needs help organizing data. Your family could use more quality time, or your community needs a cleanup event. Then take one simple action to address it, like helping a colleague with a spreadsheet, chatting with family, or starting a community cleanup. This action builds your ability to notice details and fosters a user-centered mindset. When you start addressing others' needs, you'll see that simple actions can lead to big changes. These 2 micro-actions may seem small, but they let you feel the power of focus and action. They don't require you to change the world. Just start with the little things around you and do them with care. I believe that once you begin, you'll discover these tiny changes bring unexpected rewards to your life. Don't let today's thoughts stay in your mind. Let them be the starting point for change. Now please share your chosen micro-action briefly in our comment section. Writing it down is the best commitment to yourself. By sharing, you can also inspire and encourage others who are eager to grow, together witnessing the big changes small actions can bring. Today, we stepped into Wei-Chang's remarkable life, drawing the wisdom that doing simple things to perfection is extraordinary. His entrepreneurial journey reminds us that success doesn't need complex formulas. Just focus on simple things and do them with heart to create your own value. I hope you'll carry this wisdom into your life, becoming a more focused, persistent version of yourself. In future episodes, we'll keep exploring stories of life wisdom, growing and improving together. Next time, we'll dive into the world of another figure who changed the world with wisdom, bringing more inspiration and actionable ideas. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I'm Thinker J. Let's illuminate our lives with wisdom, and I'll see you next time.